Welcome to my retreat, a place to relax, to get away from it all, meet amazing people and have some fun. Come on in, this is my weekend escape.
I'd better include my husband in the show. Now I'm slightly regretting it because he is so good at it.
And with hair, it's like, don't worry about the seasons. Do what you feel suits you, what makes you feel good.
I'm pushing it around my body.
You make it look so easy, it just happens. It's not gonna happen for me.
Come on, gang, let's go. Oh my God, yes! Okay, I think we've peaked.
Good morning and welcome to my weekend escape. This is your space to retreat, relax and hopefully have some fun. We've got a really exciting show for you in store today. Prue Leith, Britain's favourite judge, is on her way as we speak, and we are going to be doing some hula hooping and boogie bounce with her. So we're definitely going to need some energy for this show, which is quite handy because I'm joined by Chef Johnny Marsh.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to the retreat.
Thank you very much.
Now, I was going to call you Chef to the Stars, but I should drill in and be a little bit more specific. You are a private chef to football players.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So basically, I look after everything that they have outside of training, so the evening meals, snacks, desserts, everything like that. Days off, it's all me.
OK, because when I think of a private chef, I think of, like, a nice dinner party or maybe Christmas Day, an anniversary. So you are going to these football players' house every dinner time, every lunchtime?
Yes. Whether it's drop-off or whether it's, you know, live cooking, it changes every single day, depending on what they want to do and where they are in the world as well.
OK. And also, again, if I thought about someone cooking for me, well, I would be like, right, I want black forest gatto, I want a curry.
That's what I would want, yeah.
Yeah, right. Can they have whatever they want, or are you under strict instructions by the club?
A lot of it is very strict.
Right.
It can be very strict, but also as well, you know, you've got to play to what they want. You know, they want curries, they want burgers, but then it's my job to make it healthier.
OK, well, I'm smelling the brownie here, and I'm like, how do you make a brownie healthy, or how do you make a curry
So one of the
healthy?
key ingredients that we use for this brownie is dates.
Right.
So this is one of the big things about it. It's about replacing certain things with different things to make the same product. So you've still got that incredible sort of like gooey texture, really amazing flavour, and it's about quality ingredients.
Still looks moist. We like a moist brownie.
We do, everybody does.
Don't want a dry cake.
No.
And all this knowledge that you've collected in your career, you've put it into this gorgeous book here, Everyday Cooking.
my debut book.
So does that mean I can eat like a Premiership football player at home?
You can eat like a Premiership footballer and you can have a private chef at home.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. You hold a lot of secrets as well, don't you? Because I had a little stalk of you online. You've got a brilliant Instagram. And one of your secrets is your famous carbonara.
Oh, yeah, with the beetroot, yeah.
Yeah, oh, beetroot.
Yeah.
Was that a slip of the tongue? Was that a secret ingredient? Or?
Yeah. Maybe I've flipped it,
Because when you think of carbonara, you don't think of it to be sort of, you know, healthy or generous. It's quite generous on calories, isn't it? If you're
It's very generous on calories.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest things, there was a bit of a craze a few years ago where beetroot enhanced exercise performance, and it still will, but I decided to cook the pasta within beetroot juice, so it comes out like cherry laces, and it almost has like a nice sweetness to a carbonara. Like, Italians will kill me for it, and I get that.
Yeah.
But this is a nutritional carbonara with added flavour.
Yeah. Listen, that's the food, right? But
Yeah.
I want to know about the houses, because obviously you're going into homes with people that are at the top of their game. Are there any sort of strict rules or regulations you have to adhere to when you're in their homes?
Oh, God, yeah. Like, sometimes you're met at the door with an NDA, sign this before you come in. We've got guests, which is always cool days.
Yeah,
Always really cool.
yeah.
Because then you're thinking, oh, you know, who am I cooking for? And I still get that buzz about cooking for, you know, different people and new people and things like that. But then, you know, a lot of the time people are just open, it's their home, they're relaxed, it's really simple, and it's nice to sort of work for them.
What about the wags?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, break some NDAs,
Well,
Johnny.
no.
Tell me about the diamond-encrusted worktops
That'll
and
be off
things.
camera. That'll be...
Yeah? Well, you're going to stick around anyway, aren't you? You're
All
gonna
day.
Stay at the retreat, that's good. And I might need you to make another batch of those brownies, because upstairs I have got my guest of honour who is patiently waiting for me. So I'm going to go and see her, and I'll catch you a little bit later on.
See you later on.
Now, I can't wait for you to meet my guest of honour. She's called Sarah Lamptey, and she does so much for other people. But today is all about her. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Welcome to the retreat.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I've heard so much about you from your friends that nominated you, and to say you're a doer is a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, I like being busy.
Tell me about Showerbox and where the idea came from.
So with Showerbox, it was back in 2018, and I was working at different homeless organisations as a volunteer and a guest in one of the winter shelters at the Simon Community, brilliant organisation that I was volunteering for, spoke about having experienced homelessness in different parts of the world and how lack of access to something like a shower is such a huge deal, of course, for people's dignity, for being able to go to work, all kinds of things. Why did anyone have a shower this morning? How did they feel about it? And when he said it, it just was like a light bulb went off. And I thought, of course, it makes sense. And so that was the conversation that really kicked it all off.
That set something off in your mind, and you went to find a solution. And you really were grassroots on your own.
I went onto Gumtree, found a shower trailer. I also couldn't drive, so I actually learnt to drive in order to pull this trailer around London.
Of course you did, okay. I mean, driving and parking a trailer in London is another story as well. Towing, right.
Reversing is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always had a bit of resolve and determination, and I just wanted to see what I could personally do to help.
Yeah.
I didn't actually think it would be me sort of spearheading a charity. It wasn't really the plan as such. I just thought, this needs to happen, this should happen. It would make such a difference in so many people's lives.
Yeah.
And what can I personally do to sort of make a difference? Is there anything I can do to make a difference?
And you're so on the ground, you know, you're working there, you're rolling up your sleeves, you're getting stuck in. What is the difference that you've seen it make on people's lives?
We have people coming out of showers and talking of feeling human again, feeling alive again. We have guests that go on to work, job interviews, parties, just starting their day in a way that everybody wants to, essentially. But there's also the physical health benefits, of course, you know, being able to get clean, cleaning feet is really important, particularly if you're on the streets.
Yeah.
So all kinds of reasons, but self-esteem, dignity being really the central ones. Reducing stigma from individuals in public. There's also the argument that the NHS would save millions in not having to treat preventable illness. So all kinds of benefits, you know. It's, yeah, we love showers at Showerbox.
Yeah, it's so much more than just personal hygiene. It's amazing. So something that started off as just an idea in your head. I mean, how big has Showerbox got now? Where's the charity at?
Thankfully, I've got a brilliant team. I've got a brilliant team of trustees because we became a charity in 2022.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So we're in 3 locations. So our central London location was the first one. That's at St Giles Church, who have been a fantastic sort of host for us. And then last year we launched in Birmingham in 2024, and that's Birmingham Cathedral, and we've got a brilliant committed team of volunteers there. And then Barking, our first partnership has been with Barking Council and Barking Churches Unite. So that's a 3-way partnership. It's a pilot to see how these showers can work, and it's also our first static facility as well, and that's just behind Barking Learning Centre.
That's incredible to think that this was led by one woman and it's gone to that scale of operation. I know from talking to all your friends and family, they're so very proud of you. And actually, somebody very close to you sent me a video message they wanted me to share with you. Someone you might recognise very well.
Emotional. Oh, it's my mum.
We don't want to make you cry.
Hello, Sarah. I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but already you know how proud your father and I are of you and your Showerbox project.
Aww.
Your achievements have been truly inspiring, and we love you very, very much.
Oh, thank you. That's very lovely. It's gorgeous. You know, my family have been big supporters, and particularly at a time where, you know, I have to sort of do other work as well. And so, you know, it's not the easiest of endeavours. Thankfully, I've got an incredible team and our volunteers are amazing, by the way. So it's certainly not just a solo effort, but they've been great.
It's not just your family that have noticed your efforts. The royal family have also noticed your work. Tell me about that.
So this was 2023.
Yeah.
And I got an email, I think, in July, of that year, and I got a voicemail, and I just thought, this must be a prank.
What did the voicemail say?
It said, we've been trying to get hold of Sarah Lamptey. She's not responded to any of our letters, and it's because I'd moved house.
Okay.
And I just thought, this must be rubbish, you know, I don't think this is real. And so I called back, and it was real. And so it was to do with receiving an MBE, which I received in November 2023,
incredible.
which is mad, but wonderful.
So well deserved.
Thank you.
Who gave you the MBE?
It was Prince William.
What was he like?
So lovely. And the conversation, of course, was wonderful because it's a cause very, very close to his heart. He's doing so much brilliant work in this area. So yeah, it felt very special. The conversation was lovely. I wish I could have been there longer. Just chewing his ear off, to be honest.
Now, we've talked a lot about your work, but we haven't talked about you and when you actually give yourself a little bit of you time. How do you switch off? Because you're a mum, you know, you're running a charity, you're a big part of the community. Is there ever any sort of relaxation?
This is something I find it quite hard to do. I love swimming.
Yeah.
I love reading when I remember to. I love walking. So yeah, I try and get in nature as much as possible, but I definitely don't have much time.
Well, we're in nature today and you've got one job and that is to relax. Okay? All right, well, listen, I'm going to take you to meet the Glam Squad and then we can get started. Come on. Sarah, come and meet the Glam Squad.
Oh my goodness, how are you?
Michael Douglas, our celebrity hairdresser, Jen Turley, our makeup expert.
How are you doing? Good, thank you.
What are you thinking?
How exciting. Look at your hair. Wow, I love curly hair.
Right.
I mean, it's got so much drama and energy in it. What I really want to do is kind of celebrate these curls with you, so I'll give the hair a little trim. You normally cut your hair yourself, is that right?
Clearly. Yeah.
Well done, good work. So we'll give it a little tidy up, but I love these little blonde bits on the ends here. But we're going to get rid of the kind of frizzy, fluffy texture and make it super defined. You're going to look great.
Thank you.
I've got curly kids at home, so I am all ears for all the advice.
Yeah, so there'll be loads of really good tips. So don't worry
Yeah.
if your hair isn't exactly like this. These curly tips work for all curly hair.
Okay.
So that'll be great.
Nice. Okay, Jen, what are you thinking for makeup?
We're going to work with Sarah's Natural Beauty. So we've got amazing fluffy brows, so we're going to do something with those. And then we're going to add pops of colour because we're coming into spring, summer, so I want to use some colour and show people how to do that without it being too intimidating.
Nice. Should we change our makeup seasonally then, do you think?
I think so. I think you can sort of lean into more brighter colours as we go into sort of more sunshine weather, and then we can go a bit warmer as we go into winter and autumn.
Yeah, you can do that more with makeup. I find with hair, it's like, don't worry about the seasons. You know, do what you feel suits you, what you makes you feel good. Whether it's autumn, spring or summer or whatever, I don't think it really matters.
This is really hot in the summer though. Is it? Yeah. I want to shave it.
Yeah, okay, flat top in the summer and grow it back in the winter. I mean, it's such a great
It's gorgeous, yeah. You've also got great brows as well.
Have I? Thank you.
Because a lot of us lost our brows in the 90s and they never came back, you know.
Yeah,
so.
it's a problem that a lot of people have. What products do we need to use? How can we do it that it's quick, easy, effortless? I talk a lot about makeup being intimidating because we want it to be quick and easy.
Yeah. Do you need a routine that's going to fit into your life? Because your life's quite full on, isn't it?
Definitely. I definitely need something quick and easy. And as many tips as possible.
Yeah, great. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Don't you go anywhere. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, Prue Leith is going to be in the house. Welcome back. I'm here with presenter, chef, author and Britain's best loved judge. That's right, it's Dame Prue Leith. Welcome to the retreat. Hello. What do you think of the retreat?
Isn't it amazing? Lovely place.
Look at that view.
And look at, you know, we've had sunshine and just wonderful.
It's glorious, isn't it? Well, I feel like you're at home in the countryside.
I am. I live in the Cotswolds, so I'm very lucky.
And we see you in Prue Leith's Cotswold kitchen.
Yes, the second series.
Second series on ITV.
And it's been such a joy, and I never thought that filming at home would be much fun because I thought, you know what camera crews are like.
Yeah, I know.
Lots of kits and lots of cables, and they always say, well, we'll just take one room, and then they have two rooms, and then they have the whole house,
Yeah.
So I said, I thought I'd better include my husband in the show. So now I'm slightly regretting it because he is so good at it.
Oh, really? And was he nervous at first about coming on screen?
No, not at all. No. He's just so relaxed and he's very funny. We were in the co-op.
Right.
And at the checkout, and the checkout girl said to him, "Oh, you're off the Cotswold kitchen, aren't you?"
Yeah.
She said, "You're so funny. I absolutely love you."
Oh,
and she was on and on into his face. I'm there packing the bags,
You're just his minder now.
Yeah, I'm filling the trolley. Not a glance my way. So I thought, this is not good.
So John, your lovely husband, he's joined the show. Does he have the same level of skill as you in the kitchen? Can he cook?
No, he's absolutely useless in the kitchen. I mean, that's half the fun.
Yeah.
But he's very obedient, and he does. I'm trying to teach him to cook on camera, which is crazy. But he does do what he told, and he's very artistic. He was a fashion designer, and
okay. So you're both
and a
creative.
manufacturer, so he's creative.
And you have different celebrities joining you in the kitchen each week.
We had Lulu.
You had Lulu. Oh
Lulu
my
was,
goodness.
and Lulu was wonderful because I knew her years ago when she used to come to my restaurant in the 70s.
Right.
And you know, most celebs who came always wanted a nice quiet corner, you know, they didn't want to be recognised. But Lulu would come bouncing into the restaurant and say hello to everybody, and she just lit the place up.
Oh, wow.
So it was fun to see her again, and she has not changed one scrap. I mean, she's just as she always is. She ended up singing Scottish ditties with John is Scottish, and of course her background's Scottish.
Yeah.
And then we had Charlotte Church.
Oh, yeah, I love Charlotte,
She's so nice and really interesting, and I'm very interested about all her work she's doing with her retreat and everything.
Yeah.
And she ended up singing with everybody.
Oh, that's cool. Did you sing as well?
No, my singing career began and ended with Masked Singer.
Oh, I saw you on that. Yeah, that was brilliant. Yeah.
It was such a surprise because I couldn't sing at all. I couldn't even make a noise.
Right, okay.
Nothing would come out of my voice.
It's the taking part that counts. Yeah.
And so, but it was, you know, I worked for 6 months. I thought this is my opportunity to learn to sing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I had a private singer and private coach. And in the end, I managed to belt out, Oh, What a Beautiful Morning. I don't say I was in tune or anything, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and that's what I love about you. You embrace all things new, challenges. And
I do like new things. It's always interesting.
Yeah, and
I was fed up with Jonathan Ross for knowing immediately who I was.
Well, we've got a clip of your new series. Should we take a look?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. Yes, thank you.
You learn to use the mix in your voice, the chest voice, and the head voice. If men are using the head voice, they call it falsetto.
That's.
But you can see my voice is still intact.
Yes.
And I can still do well, which is my chest.
I mean, you're so tiny. I can't believe all this comes out of this little thing.
There's quite a lot of similarities between you and Lulu. You're both very sort of strong, inspirational women. You have incredible careers that don't show any signs of slowing down. Do you ever get tired, Prue?
Yes, I do. I mean, this morning I was really tired because I just finished I've been doing a little one-woman show
nice,
tour.
okay.
And I got in at about 2 in the morning and I had to get up at 6:30.
Oh, wow.
And so I've been sleeping in your sitting room there.
I wondered what that snoring was.
That was me. That was me. But I can sleep anywhere. I can just put my head down, go to sleep in a car, in a taxi, anywhere.
Okay.
So I don't mind.
Have you been known to schedule it in
if
then?
I wake up tired because I know somewhere along the day I'll get a kip.
Yeah.
And I discovered in lockdown, I discovered the joys of the old lady's siesta.
Right, okay.
In the afternoon. Oh, and so now I have it built into my schedule, you know. The call sheet says, Prue's nap.
Oh, this is when you're filming the show? Yeah.
Yes.
So what does everyone else do?
But they love it because the crew get to, you know, an hour off and to you know, do their emails and stuff.
Oh,
they have to be
nice.
quiet because Madam is sleeping upstairs.
I quite
So
like
everybody
that.
has an hour of quiet in the middle of filming, which I've never had anywhere, so it's great.
Yeah, I mean, if it's good enough for the Spanish, you know, it's good enough
Yeah,
for us.
exactly.
Yeah. And what are you learning anything? You know, in the Cotswolds, it's like a farm, isn't it?
It
so
is, it
are
is.
you having to navigate farming life? Is that
Well,
something?
yeah, a little bit of that, a
Yeah.
bit of outside stuff and garden, and we're building a new sort of conservatory greenhouse thing.
Mm-hmm.
And John is out a lot and you know, John, he loves a machine, like
Right,
most
okay.
men. You know, we have a Harley Davidson trike, which we go on pub crawls in.
Oh, that's cool.
Very good. I do the drinking and he does the driving.
I was going to say
And
disclaimer.
then he
yeah.
loves his tractor and a quad bike, and so there's a great deal of sort of farmy stuff goes on.
Yeah. Now listen, you've had so many celebrities in your kitchen. Have you ever had a football player?
No.
Well, someone
know-
over here has.
I know. He's married to one, I believe.
That's right, yeah. So, Johnny, if Prue's not had a football player through her doors yet, and obviously you've lived with football players and cooked for them, does that mean you could teach Prue Leith a thing or two about cooking?
Only for footballers. She's a dame for a reason.
Oh, that's right, indeed, yeah. Well, another thing you share in common is you're both very fit, you're both very active. A little birdie told me that you're training for the Ironman.
Yes, June, yes.
Really?
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Is it Lanzarote or somewhere?
Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
So, in that training, I don't suppose there's any hula hooping, is there?
There is today, I think. Yeah.
You're very observant, Johnny, because I guess you've noticed. Have you seen Prue out here?
I know. I saw with horror that there were hula hoops there. I've often tried to do hula hoop. I never can make it. It just goes round my ankles immediately.
Prue, don't worry. Today's your day. We've got an
You're going to
expert
teach me to
on
make
the
it.
lawn.
All right, I'll have a go.
Now, before I drag you both out onto the lawn to try a little bit of hula hooping, let's find out what Jen and Michael are up to. Glam Squad, how's it going?
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you
We are getting on extremely well up here, us three, are we not? Now you can see these curls are really starting to come together. There's 2 or 3 things if you've got naturally curly hair. First of all, you want to dry it from as wet as possible. So we're using this really light misting water spray here to drench the hair with water. Then we're putting 2 products on the hair. So we're going to use a creamy product. I love this one here. It's called Sebastian Potion 9. And we're using about the size of a walnut, really. So if I can show you what I mean there. And we're putting that all over the hair. I'm trying to saturate the hair with this. Nothing sticky or crispy or crunchy about this product. But because it's creamy, it binds the curls together. So what you're trying to do with curly hair is get 60 or 70 strands of hair to all do the same thing at the same time, and that is what a perfect curl is. And a cream really helps you do that on very wet hair. Now, we'll just scrunch and squeeze this in, but anything that looks a bit fluffy, what you can do is pick it up like that, and then just give the hair a little twist in the direction that it wants to curl. And that will end up like a really nice, coily curl in there as it dries. And then the final tip, really, is you want a hairdryer with a diffuser on it. Now, what a diffuser does, for anyone who doesn't know, is that it stops the air from blowing the hair, right? So when you turn it on, it's warm air coming out of here, but it's diffused, so it can't blow the hair around. And the trick really is to disturb the hair as little as possible as it dries. This is the thing that gives you really good curls. So just to recap, wet the hair, the cream on, twist any bits that look a bit fluffy or frizzy, and then low heat, low speed, and dry the hair gently, and you'll see it go pop. So nice.
Like a science.
Yeah, there's a bit of science in there, yeah. I mean, it's physics at the end of the day, styling hair. You know, you're extracting water from it, you're putting the air at different angles, and you're trying to get it to dry in a particular fashion. A lot of people say to me, oh, what shampoo should I use to get rid of frizz out of my hair? Or what shampoo should I use to get more body in my hair? And it's like, you're asking the wrong question. It's not about shampoo, it's all about styling, the tool and the trick. And you'll see that as we go along.
It smells amazing, by the way.
Ah, good.
It does smell blooming lovely.
That'll be me.
Oh,
what are you up to?
on that. Right, okay, so we're working on these fluffy brows. So I've already done 1 eyebrow for Sarah so far, if you wouldn't mind just looking over here. So this side, as you can see, it's been nicely shaped, and then I filled in any gaps that we've got. Now, to do your eyebrows, we don't need to spend a fortune. I'm just using really affordable brands here. So we've got Elf for a nice glue. This is gonna help set the brow in place beautifully, like so. And then I'm just going to use this pen by NYX. It's the Lift and Snatch in shade Espresso. Oh, I've got slippery hands. And then we're just going to fill in the gaps. I like to use my little finger, here's a top tip, as a little anchor, and then just do very light airbrush strokes. And these just make it look like eyebrow hairs. So they're really nicely filled in. Second tip is to create dimension to the face. So I'm using a bronzer here. This is by RMS, lovely bronzer. And to create really natural skin, we can use the bronzer and just frame. So coming around the high points of the face where the sun would naturally hit our skin. So by doing this, we're just adding dimension rather than having a really one-dimension face. And then we're using a fluffy brush with the bronzer and then using that as our eyeshadow. So a really nice way to multi-use our products. And again, really natural. So coming really high up on the eye, and then bringing that fluffy brush down the side of the nose, out and upwards to really lift the eye. So if you look to the camera, everything's then connected. We're connected with the forehead, the cheek, down the jaw, and then across the eye.
Oh, thanks.
Beautiful.
Okay, Katie, we need to crack on here, so we'll let you know when we're done.
Baby, how you feeling?
Thanks, Michael. We're here with Hannah Murphy from GlobeFit, who is about to show us some hula hooping. Prue, do you have any history with hula hooping?
Well, I tried in the 80s when it was always the rage, and I never managed to stop the thing falling into down my ankles. So.
We're going to solve that today. Don't worry.
Oh no, you're not. There's got to be a trick.
Okay, we'll get some tips and hints. What about you, Johnny? How's the hip action?
Absolutely zero.
Oh, really? Okay, great. That's not what we want to hear from an Iron Man. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Well, welcome to my retreat, Hannah.
Hello, thank you.
It's great to have you here. How did you get into hula hooping?
I discovered it after having my children when I was looking for a way to tone up.
Right.
And yeah, I just initially started doing it in my lounge at home, and then I started teaching classes, and from there it's a bit of a ripple effect. We've now got instructors teaching across the globe.
Oh, wow.
And we now run the World Hula Hoop Championships as well.
So you've built a community.
Yes.
It's professional as well. You can go to the championships. So as we've revealed, we're very much at amateur stage. Is this something that anybody can pick up and do?
It 100% is. It does take some perseverance, and yes, I'm not going to lie, there is some coordination involved, but the idea of this is to have fun.
Okay, well, I went home on week 3 in Strictly, so coordination is not my forte, but I'm going to give it a go. What are you going to teach us today?
Okay, we're going to start with just learning some basic waist hooping.
Okay, all right, let's get started. Okay, don't worry, we're fully insured, so I don't think anything's going to go wrong.
God.
Okay, right. So do we just step into them,
So
yeah?
yeah, let's step inside the hoop
Right.
first of all. And we want to take our feet out nice and wide to begin with. Just make sure your knees are nice and soft. So nice and tall through the spine, chest is lifted. Now, first step is using the arms. So this is a little trick, a little cheat, okay? If you're not quite getting the coordination to start with, you can just use your hands and your arms. So if you just watch me first, I'm pushing it around my body.
You make it look so
Okay.
easy. It just happens. It's not going to happen for me.
So this is the cheats way, but actually we want to do some work here.
Okay.
And when we are working the abdominals and we're moving the hips, we are actually burning approximately 100 calories per 10 minutes of this.
wow.
But it does take some coordination. So if you just watch me again, how I'm going to move my hips, I'm going to release it from my arms. And the minute I release it from my hands, I'm going to start moving my hips. So you'll notice without the hoop, this is the rhythm. And it is a rhythm, okay? That's the nick to this. It's
you
a
counting
rhythm.
in your head
It's
then?
a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. To begin with, you're going to have to emphasise the move a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So, shall we have a go together?
Okay, I'm ready.
Arms ready, nice and flat.
No, I'm
Ready
quite
with the
nervous
hips?
now.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woohoo! Oh, God, I'm really clenching my bum and I don't know why. Why am I...
I knew this would happen. They can do it and I can't.
It moves very quickly, doesn't it?
It is
Okay.
perseverance, so
Right,
it
okay,
is
keep
normal for
going.
it to fall to the floor.
Right. And is this something you could do at home, just in the lounge?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You don't need to find a
absolutely.
gym or
No,
join a class?
No, you
or-
can just get a hoop. You do need to make sure it's the correct size. Obviously,
Okay.
you'll notice we've got adult-sized hoops here.
Right.
The children's hoops are no good for adults because you're going to
Okay.
have to be moving so quickly to
Yeah.
get it to
So that's
go
harder,
around the body.
yeah. Okay.
The bigger the better,
Okay,
really.
shall we try again?
Right.
Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
Go.
Guys, it's fun, right? Come on, because sometimes exercise can be laborious.
This is so familiar. This is exactly what happened in the 80s when I was trying this. Just goes round and then falls down.
You're doing really well.
Right.
Use the power from the arms because, as I say, you can just use the arms. That's it. Well done.
Mike's a
well
bit
done.
That is
I ended up doing quite a strange face as well. I'm not quite sure why.
You got it.
Okay. Right.
Brilliant.
Okay. So what's the verdict then? Will you be taking this up full time?
If I could just get it to stay up, I might do it. But I can see this is just exactly as I remember, impossible.
Yeah.
I think I'm not very coordinated.
Johnny, what about you? Is this going to be in your new
I
training?
enjoyed it.
It's great for adults to be able to really reconnect with their inner child.
Yeah. Well, this is
And-
the playground for
Yes.
me. This
Yeah.
was like in the 90s. Yeah.
And you know, as adults, we often forget to
Yeah.
play and have
Yeah.
fun, and it's really important to reconnect with
Yeah.
that part of ourselves.
Thank you
this-
so much
yeah,
for
helps.
reminding us. Yeah. And if you want to have a go at this at home, you can check out the Globe Fit website. Right, we're going to go for a short break, but don't you go anywhere because when we get back, I'm going to show you another way to sweat without leaving the house. Welcome back. I'm here with Sarah, Deepika and Becky. Welcome to the retreat.
Thanks for having us.
You all look very relaxed, very zen.
Thank you.
But actually, we're here to treat Sarah Lamperty, who's upstairs with the Glam Squad as we speak. So how do you know Sarah?
So I met Sarah in the first year of secondary school. So when we were just 11 years old.
You go way back.
So yeah, over 25 years now.
Yeah. Are you all school friends of Sarah's then?
So I've known her since birth. So our mothers were pregnant together.
Okay, I don't think anyone can beat that.
Yeah.
No, so I don't actually have a memory of meeting her, but I've grown up with her.
Yeah. And her namesake, Sarah. How do you know Sarah?
We just met weirdly walking through a field in our village, and we were very tall and walking very fast.
Yeah.
And we soon established that we were both called Sarah, so I think that we just became friends. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. So what is she like as a friend? What kind of power is she?
She's just the most supportive friend. If you ever have a problem or an issue, she's the first person to get in touch, to phone you, to make sure that you're okay.
Everyone needs someone like that in their phone book, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's also like the friendliest person you could ever meet as well. She's someone that could make friends anywhere.
Yeah.
If you're in a queue, she's talking to the person behind you. If you go and meet her in the station, she's probably made friends there as well.
So was it no surprise to you that she had this initiative and set up Shower Box, because she sounds like a bit of a natural helper anyway?
Yeah, she's always trying to improve people's lives or helping people. So, yeah, like she's always on the go, always thinking about the next thing to help people. So it's completely in her nature to do that.
Did she confide in any of you and say, look, guys, I've had this idea. Do you think it's crazy? Do you think I should do it?
Not really, actually. Not really. She's always been really altruistic. She always wants to help people. So it's not a surprise that she did the project in general. But no, she just started crowdfunding. Then before you know it, she sort of had enough money and started with the trailer, and it all kicked off from there.
You must be very proud of her.
Incredibly.
So proud.
She's a very inspiring person, because she just has this like relentless energy that goes in all aspects of her life. So she has energy for her child, her family, Shower Box, and her friends, and also her freelance work as well. So yeah, she's just an inspiration. If she can do it, then you know anyone can do it.
Is that why you nominated her then?
Yeah, actually, Becky.
Yeah.
You did. You're head of admin.
All
right, okay, we like that.
Yeah, I nominated her just because of all the amazing work that she's doing. I think she put so much dedication and so much time into it.
Yeah.
And you can see firsthand the impact that has on people.
Yeah.
So I actually volunteer for Shower Box every so often as well.
Yeah.
And I think she just puts so much care and kindness into the work that she does. She spends so much time getting to know all the guests, understanding their stories.
So hands-on.
Yeah, exactly. Really trying to understand sort of like how she can help them as well.
Yeah.
And it just really makes a difference to their lives.
And she's also a busy mum who, you know, I would imagine doesn't get much time to treat herself.
No, yeah, that's exactly what we were saying earlier. She really doesn't. She's got sort of a 3-year-old daughter. She's now running Shower Box in 3 areas.
Yeah.
So she's really, really busy, managing everything, working as well. So
And yet she still can voice note you back
Yeah.
on a train, in a car, in
Yeah.
a sprightly way, and give you this kind of sunshine that you need and
Surprise you for your birthday.
Now I spoke to you ladies, like I'm more happy than ever that we managed to pull her away and pin her down and get her here in the retreat, because I can't think of anyone more worthy of a bit of downtime and a bit of a pamper.
Yeah.
So,
exactly, yeah.
It's been so lovely to talk to you. Thank you
you
so much. Now, I want you to wait here and relax also. Now, if you've ever wanted to get fit, but maybe you're not a fan of the gym and you fancy something a little bit different, well, then I have the very thing for you. Come with me. Welcome to the activity room. Don't adjust your TV sets. I am on a trampoline. We are taking part in Boogie Bounce, and this is Jenny and Emily. Can I stop now, Jenny?
You can indeed, yes.
Tell me what Boogie Bounce is.
Oh, Boogie Bounce is a fantastic way to get fit, have fun, and lose the fat. All on a mini trampoline with a stability handle. And we dance, and we jump, and we bounce, and we have great fun.
I love this. This sounds very joyful.
It is nice. Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's like being a kid again.
How did you discover it then?
Oh, it was many years ago, 30 years ago. So I had an injury and needed a really low impact exercise programme that would help me get that intensity that I wanted from a HIIT workout as well. And this is where Boogie Bounce came in, and I've just developed it over the last 30 years.
Oh, that's great. So it's really good for you, and I guess your less likely to get injured then or something like
Absolutely,
this.
yeah. It takes about
Yeah.
68% of the impact out of that high intensity working on the floor.
Well, I was absolutely livid when I saw your NASA research. It said it's 68% more effective than running.
That's right, it is indeed. Yeah, 10 minutes on a trampoline equates to 30 minutes running. So it makes it quick,
Are you
dead
kidding?
easy.
Jenny, I'm up at 5 a.m. every day pounding the pavements for no reason.
You will have one of these, my love.
Just going to get one of these in my bedroom. Okay.
You need one in your life.
Now we've heard that statistic, is everyone up for it?
Do you know what I like about it is that it's got a handle for old ladies to hang on to.
There we
It's
go.
civilised,
All
it's very
ages, shapes
civilised.
and sizes, that's what we want.
Okay.
Prue,
Because I'd be
brilliant.
on a
Hang on
proper
tight.
trampoline, I'm always scared, you know.
Brilliant.
But this is...
I'm
Are
just
you all
worried
right
about-
with your handle, are you? Good,
Yeah, like-
good.
Is the necklace a hazard? Are we going to be okay?
No, we're
Yeah.
fine.
We're
Not
good?
until she does the split leaps in a minute. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, well,
Yeah.
all right. Well, Mr. Iron Man, are we going to get competitive or...?
100%. I'm just worried about the ceilings.
Yeah? All right. Oh, all right. Worried about... All right. in
Don't you
that
worry.
case,
Are you all ready to go?
Yeah, listen, cards are going down. Blazer's coming
All
up.
right, okay. I think we're going to cue the music, everyone. Let's go for it. So we'll start off, heels down, knees soft, tummies pulled in, shoulders back. Okay, we're going to use the mat as resistance. So push your heels down. So start with a nice gentle bounce. So we've got your basic bounce, okay? How are we doing, Prue? All right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to take the legs out and in, just keeping it in time if you can with the music. That's it, he's airborne, go for it. Okay, so you can add a little bit more in if you want to. Let's get those knees up. Keep
I tell you
pushing
what,
in.
that's
That's
enough for
it.
me already.
Okay, so that's our basic stomp. Now if you turn your feet like a frog, so you turn your heels together, and that'll work the inside of your thigh, and then you can do a little bit more as well. That's it. Keep going.
I think I wore the wrong bra, actually.
Yeah, you need to strap them in. You really do.
I tell you what.
We've got a nice little bit of paddling, so we go side to side. Okay, so you're going side to side. If you want to bring in some arms like you paddle in a canoe, that's great.
Oh, you're letting go of
Otherwise,
the
hang
handle.
on,
Okay.
that's fine.
Right.
So see how you feel.
I can't do that.
Okay. You just keep it nice and steady there, Prue, because it's brilliant. That low option. Okay. So if you feel all right, we're going to bring in some knees.
Okay. Oh, wow. You can really change... If you want to change the
Let's go.
intensity, you
Let's
can
do
really
it.
ramp it up, can't you?
No way.
Right, okay.
That's it. And then you can do some pullbacks.
Right.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
And then you've got your bit of leg side. Let's go for the leg side.
So do you get all age ranges in the classes?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, I think I've lost it a bit now. Coordination is not my
And then if
thing.
you're feeling like it,
Okay,
you
right.
can go for some explosive moves. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then try and split your legs up.
Okay.
Are we
Split
holding
your
on
legs
to
up.
this?
Prue, you stay where you are. Now, the lower option for you, Prue, would to be go 1, 2, 3, 4, and do a nice little squat.
Do a squat.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Are you ready again?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Split.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, my God, my groin.
Yay! Should we go again?
Right, okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I go down.
Do you know
How's
what
that feel?
I can't even do
great,
the
and do you know what?
That's fine. Just keep paddling like that. That's all you need to do. And your heart rate is raised right up now. You'll be
know
in your
what?
fat burning zone now.
And do you know what I love about this? You don't have to leave the house. You can pick one of these up, roll it out from behind the sofa.
Absolutely.
Do your
All thumbs up.
cardio. No childcare needed.
Exactly. And they can bounce on. We do it in schools. We do it for SEND children. We do it for
Oh,
everybody.
you can get kids on them.
Yeah. Everybody.
Wow.
So the handle adjusts.
Yeah.
And you can.
This is a good way to tire my kids out,
That's
actually.
exactly right. And they all
Can
go
I just tie them to it in the Easter holidays? Yeah. Okay.
It's fantastic. Absolutely love it. And you can
Yeah.
get a real good go up there. Come on, gang, let's go. Let's get those legs going. Yeah!
Okay, I think we've peaked. Listen, guys, I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to have to stop. Oh, my goodness, wow. What a way to start your Sunday. We've earned a well-deserved break, so have you. Don't go anywhere, though, because after the break, we're going to be catching up with the Glam Squad and seeing what they've done with Sarah. See you soon. Woo. Welcome back. Now, I know you're all very excited to see our reveal of our guest Sarah, who will be coming down very shortly. But before we do that, Johnny, Man of many talents. You've not just been on a trampoline and hula hooping, you've been cooking up a storm in the kitchen.
I've been a busy boy.
Yeah, I can smell the pasta. What's the recipe?
So this is my pesto pasta, which is also blended with a little bit of spinach. It sort of came from a player actually coming to me with an iron deficiency.
Right.
So it was developed through that, but you can find the recipe in my book.
I will be doing that. Do I get a copy?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Signed.
Now, when we were in the kitchen earlier, you said these are your healthy brownies. They look really chocolatey and gorgeous to me. What is it that makes them healthy?
So they're actually made with an almond butter, dates, almond flour, so they are gluten-free, they are vegan, and they're stunning.
They look really good.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like that's quite a simple recipe, maybe to do with the kids at home. And...
Yeah, and you don't need anything other than a food mixer, that's it.
Nice, I like it. So I suppose, really, what I'm actually wondering is how do you feel about giving a plate to Prue Leith?
I'm dreading it.
I know, right?
I've just been saying...
Can we get the scorecards
I'm
out?
dreading it, I'm absolutely dreading it. I don't think I'll be getting a handshake for them, that's for sure.
Ladies, are you hungry? Do you feel like having a little bite to eat? Yeah, well, grab a plate, help yourself. Johnny is going to serve up, yeah. Well, you've really earned it today, everybody, you know. I bet you're all starving, aren't you? Ladies, how are you feeling?
Good, thanks, good.
Yeah.
We're so excited to see Sarah.
I know, I feel a little bit nervous, actually.
I know.
Yeah, I'm getting like butterflies on her behalf.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a one-off for her, I think.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be more excited than nervous, though.
Yeah. Have you ever seen her all dressed up before?
Mostly in photos, because I haven't known her that long.
Right.
But, yeah.
Yeah, she does the odd photo shoot, and her wedding as well. She looked incredible.
But I mean, come on, her wedding, hello. I'm glammed up every day. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
No, this is a real treat for her.
And do you think maybe like there might be a part of her that has found it hard to switch off? Because, you know, whilst we've been here in the retreat, she's been upstairs relaxing, being pampered.
Yeah.
Doesn't come as sort of second nature to her to do that.
Exactly. I feel like she just doesn't have the time at the moment because she's a busy working mum. So
Yeah.
this is a real treat for her to get to do this.
We've shown her the way now. That'll be it.
I know. Yeah. You're going to want to do this every week.
Yeah. Well, shall we meet her then?
Yeah.
Shall we get her down?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Michael, we're ready. Bring her in.
Oh, no.
I'm a bit like, okay. Hope she's happy.
I know. I think she's coming.
She's... Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Can I hug you? Look at you. You're right. Look at you. Oh, look. That's me.
You look so good.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I can't stand next to you. Come here. How are you feeling?
So good. Just really recharged being with like the crew and obviously my friends. And Michael and Genevieve has just been so nice. So thank you so much.
My God, we need a breakdown in how this happened.
I thought you were going to say breakdance then.
That's later.
Well, as you know, we've kept this lovely shape. We've gone for this diamond shape in the hair here, so you can see you don't get too rounded or too square or triangular. And then we've really defined these curls by using particular products. And remember what I said earlier, loads of water in the hair. Dry it from really wet to dry, and then the curls go pop. Now, the great thing about this hairdo is that you want to revive it on day 2. It's just water.
Oh, nice.
All the products that are in the hair will revive and reactivate with just water. So just get a water spray, spritz it down, day 2, day 3, you get the same hair again.
Oh, we like that. Time saving.
Time saving, but it's just...
This is helping me for my kids. I'm like, I'm taking all this on board.
But I have to say, your hair is beautiful. Not what I've done to it, like naturally. It's so nice and it suits you so much.
I love what you've done to it, and I love that water's also cheap to be able to do day 2 and day 3.
It's actually very simple, but it's made a huge difference. Like the shape of the car, and it frames your face. It's gorgeous, and your makeup looks absolutely stunning, Jen.
What a muse, hey?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. So what we wanted to do is just work with Sarah's Natural Beauty. So we just kept the skin really light. We don't need much coverage. And then, like I said, just pops of colour, perfect for spring, summer. We've got a nice blush here. This is a shade called Soft Tomato by Katie Jane Hughes.
Is that like a cream blusher? Or
yeah, and then it turns to powder.
What are the advantages of using a cream blush, then?
Using a cream blush is just much more natural. It sort of blends into the skin
Yeah.
much more beautifully. It sort of blends in like butter, works really well with the rest of the products that I use.
Like butter.
Like
Oh,
butter, that's what we want.
Yeah.
And then for the lips, it's this lovely wash of colour. And because it's quite a lip balmy texture, this is a Trinny London in shade Poppy. It's not, you know how I talked about intimidating.
Yeah,
if you
it's
use a
youthful,
matte
isn't it?
lipstick,
Yeah.
that's when people can be a bit, oh, that's really bold. Whereas this is just a wash of colour, and then because it's got that lip balm texture, it looks really nourishing and hydrated as well.
Yeah.
Marries in beautifully.
Yeah. Do you feel like this is something you could do yourself at home?
I think a lot of it, I think I could.
Yeah.
I think you two are too talented, to be honest, for me to try and be
You could do it, don't you worry
Easy
about that.
peasy.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that they've given so many tips has just been wonderful, and I know sort of what to look out for and roughly the way to do it. I'll have to be practicing. You guys can help me.
Yeah, it's amazing. Can we have a moment for the dress? Is that- we can't, you know. And keeping in the spirit of it, we've got you some colourful flowers to go with the dress. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It's been so lovely to have you here, and I know how busy you are too, so thank you for coming to the show. Well, sadly, that's all we have time for this week. So thank you for using some of your me time to join us and hopefully recharge your batteries. Don't forget to do something for yourself this Sunday. And I'll see you back here, same time, same place next week. Can we put it out here?
Can we put it out there? Can I have a game show, please? Would it kill you to give me a game show?
Then you've brought thousands of babies into the world.
Probably exaggerated a bit, but never mind.
Now add a leg.
Oh, wow, okay.
Right, here we go. Oh, no. Here we go.
No.
Oh, blimey, right. This is still low impact. Right.
Oh, wow.
Bellissima.